Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Souris, brought to you by WCG TV. Today is November 7th, 2018. My name is Laura Higgs, and I'm so happy to have with us today Loretta Turner, who is the Christmas Chairperson for the Souris and Glenwood Chamber of Commerce. Welcome, Loretta.
Thank you for having me.
Good, thanks for coming in. We have a whole lot to talk about, don't we? I'm kind of excited about this because we're going to talk about all the Christmas events that are going on between November and December. Oh my goodness, there's lots happening.
Yeah.
So getting ready for Christmas season, what is the Chamber up to?
Well, we have the Red Card campaign, open late Thursdays, Santa's workshop, Santa Claus parade, Christmas lights contest, community caroling and sleigh rides. And finally, I have compiled a community calendar that has one side is all of November and the other side is all of December.
Oh, that's great.
So this is basically a summary of all the posters that you should see on bulletin boards around town in one spot.
Oh, good, because it's really hard to catch all the posters and remember all those dates and go home. So these are a takeaway. You can take them home and check your calendar.
Yep, so
Great.
I've dropped them off at the restaurants in town, the hotel, the doctor's office, kind of anywhere people are sitting and waiting and have time to read. And there's some at the rink, and so you can go and pick up a copy if you want, or, you know, worst case scenario, stop by the corner store and I will photocopy you a copy if you would like. So.
Oh, that's great. Don't want to miss an event.
No.
Absolutely. Okay, so that's great. And they're also on Facebook.
Yep.
You're putting your advertising on your website.
Yes.
And on your Facebook. Good. So what is the Red Carpet campaign? What are you talking about there?
Well, it's our annual Shop Local campaign, and participating businesses will have a poster that looks like this hanging in their business so that you know they will stamp your card. When you go into a chamber business, for the first time, if you don't have a card, you can ask for a red card, and there's spots for 4 different stamps. So each time you make a purchase in a participating business, they will stamp your card. When you have 4 different stamps on the card, you fill out the back with your name and address, drop it in the bucket at participating businesses or at the post office, and then we have 4 draws where you can win Souris bucks.
Okay.
So we have on November 28th, that draw you can win $100. December 5th, you can win $150. December 12th is $250. And finally, December 19th is $500, and those are in Souris bucks.
Souris bucks, yes.
Yeah. And I know I get a lot of feedback. I don't know where or who participates, or it's so hard to fill a card. So I'm going to list off the businesses that are participating because some of you might be surprised by all of them.
Okay.
So there's Canada Post, Chicken Chef, Idina's Designs, LT's Corner Store, Me and Haddad, Maneri's Homestyle Bakery, Home Hardware, Plaza Pedals, RBC, Sadler's Creekside Greenhouse, Souris Plain Dealer, Western Financial, Mindful Mouse, Sunflower Tea House, the Souris Hotel, Westoba Credit Union, Whitfield Drugs, Bigway Foods, Timeless Treasures, Town Tire Integra Tire,
Wow.
Whistling Donkey, Woodfire Deli, Legacy's Studio, and Pemina Co-op.
Wow, a lot of places in town.
Lots of places, so it's not hard to fill one card.
Yeah, and it's not just shopping. You go to these places for services, and you can get your card stamped. Oh,
And
that's
you
great.
can fit, like, if you can do 20 in the season, by all means, go ahead.
It ups your chances to win.
Yep. And it starts, red cards will be available in the businesses on Friday, November the 16th. So you can start getting your stamps at that point. Again, the first draw is November the 28th. And if you drop it off at a business that has a bucket, that business will be taking your cards to the post office by Wednesday so that they're there in time for the draw on the Wednesday.
For each and every draw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to make sure, then drop it off directly at the post office. But
Just-
the businesses have committed to dropping off the ballots in time.
Right.
So,
Great. Wow. That's a huge campaign.
Yeah.
The Red Card campaign.
red card.
Okay. Okay, late Thursdays. That's new? What is with that?
Well, yes and no, it's new. In the past, it's been Moonlight Madness.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's been one evening.
Right?
And our feedback was that later December was too late. Businesses wanted people to come in sooner so that they saw what was available before they went out of town shopping.
Right.
And also people thought it was too late because they'd already bought half their Christmas presents.
Right. And then they're rushed.
Right. So the businesses that are participating have agreed to extend it to the 5 Thursdays leading up to Christmas. So
Okay.
we actually start on Thursday, November 22nd. And I can give you the hours of who is participating. So Idina's Designs are going to be open from 6 to 8. So she does a lot of online shopping there, so you can pick up your stuff at that time. Canada Post till 7. Mindful Mouse, Sadler's Creekside Greenhouse, Pembina Co-op, Plaza Pedals, Home Hardware, Big Way Foods, and Timeless Treasures are all open until 8. LT's Corner Store till 9. The Legion has bingo every Thursday from 7:30 to 10. Sunflower Tea House till 8. Chicken Chef and Woodfire Deli till 9. And then the Whistling Donkey till 11.
Wow.
So if you come to town or get home late from work, there's still lots of opportunity and lots of different places that you can shop.
Sure, to keep people local. And this is formerly Moonlight Madness.
Yeah.
Instead, the 5 Thursdays prior to Christmas.
Yep.
Starting on the 22nd of November and ending on December 20th.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
It gives a lot more opportunity. I'm a shift worker, so
Yeah.
if I miss that one day they put up for Moonlight Madness, then I'm done.
Right, yeah.
But this way I could catch a couple of them.
Yeah, or a lot of people that are working out of town and don't get back to town until 6 when most of the businesses close already. Now it gives them an extra hour or two
Yes.
to go shopping.
That's great. Okay, Santa's Workshop, long-standing tradition in Souris. So
Yes.
what's up with that?
Well, this is a great event for anyone that has little ones, especially ones that are wanting to go shopping on their own. So this year it takes place on Wednesday, November 28th at the Fellowship Center, which is on the Crescent. It used to be called the Drop-In Center, right beside Home Hardware.
Right.
So shoppers are welcome to come between 5:30 and 7:30. We see guardians or parents or grandparents will bring their little one. Usually it's the 4 to 8-year-old is kind of the average age that
range,
attends.
Okay.
So they bring their little one in, go to the table, you buy one ticket for $10, and one ticket will buy you a gift inside. And after you've purchased however many you want, if you want 1 or 5, the little one then goes into the multipurpose area where different local businesses have tables set up with items that they feel would be appropriate for little kids to buy, either siblings, godparents, parents, grandparents, that kind of stuff. And the kids can go around, look at all the tables, and then make their purchase. There are helpers for anyone that's really little or it's their first time and they're shy and they want someone to go around with them. There are a couple volunteers that help that way. And then after they exchange their ticket for whatever gift they've picked out, they go over to the wrapping station where there are volunteers that will box and wrap, put a bow on and tag
Label.
on. And then when the little one leaves, they've got a concealed gift that whoever's in the lobby doesn't have to know unless they spill the beans.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Great. So ages 4 to 8 is
Like,
the average
age.
for
Like
that.
I'm sure a 3-year-old could go and a 9 or 10-year-old can go and they would enjoy it. But most of the kids are probably between 4 and 8.
Most of them want to buy their parents or their
Yeah.
daycare worker or something special.
Yeah, and it's really great for those kids, especially that don't want mom to know, right? When they hit that age where they're like, no, I want to go on my own. Well,
You can't out in the public. You just
No.
can't let your child
No.
be that far away from you in a store.
yeah.
For sure.
So I don't know who is confirmed so far for this year, but last year there was Plaza Pedals, Home Hardware, Co-op, Sadler's, Greenhouse, the Dollar Store, the Corner Store. I'm not sure if I'm missing anyone, but that kind of gives you an idea of who it, we have so many gift shops in town, places that you can buy gifts, that they've been really good in the past to all participate. So
Right. And this is a safe, secure way for the kids to participate and really feel like they've been giving
Yeah.
as well.
And the items that they buy are at least worth $10, and sometimes they're more than that, or they're $10 plus tax. But when you go to Santa's Workshop, it's $10.
Right.
Includes tax. Like, there's no hidden costs there. It's just $10.
And it's a concept the kids can understand.
Yeah.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. So that's November 28th, a Wednesday evening. And you said what was the time again?
5:30 to 7:30.
5:30 to 7:30.
And you don't have to pre-register. Just show up and
Okay,
yeah.
good.
And-
Have you got enough volunteers to help with that? Or are you still looking for?
Sheila Kirkup has been organizing it for years and years,
Yeah.
and I believe she has enough volunteers
Great.
for that already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
And
fabulous job.
and I do believe the Jolly Red Man was there last year
Oh,
too.
good. That's good. The kids will so appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and the Santa Claus Parade?
Santa Claus, yes. Brand new this year.
Yes.
So last year on social media, there was a lot of people questioning, can Souris have a Santa Claus parade and why don't we? So when I became the Christmas chair this year, I thought, well, let's have an organizational meeting and see if there truly is interest out there. Well, I had a group of volunteers came together and we made some decisions, and we are having a Santa Claus parade.
Very cool.
It's on Saturday, December the 1st.
December the 1st.
Yep.
Okay,
So it starts at 7 o'clock. And I have the parade route here.
sure.
So this is the route. We are starting at the corner by the Legion. So that'll
Okay.
be our staging
7
area.
here.
So the street
The
from
Legion, okay, over
Yep.
here.
Yep. So 4th Avenue between the Legion and the curling club's about here. So along that street.
Sure.
And then we're heading south down First Street. We're going to turn right on Crescent Avenue. So heading west. We're going to go down in between the Manor and Victoria Park Lodge so the retirees can
Oh,
have
great.
a look without hitting the streets.
Right.
And then we're
lots of windows there.
Yeah, turning north and going up 3rd Street, back to 4th Avenue, and ending up at the Legion.
Very good.
So it is a short route, but we don't know what the weather is going to be like.
Exactly.
People on floats can't be out there for an hour like they can in the summer.
That's true.
And people watching don't want to be out there all night either.
Right.
So it starts at 7, and we're hoping that we can get on the road as close to 7 as we can.
Okay.
And it might only take us 15, 20 minutes to get around, but it's the first year and we're going to see how that goes.
Okay. So you'll have this map up in a couple of different places around town, or
Yep.
at least a copy of it.
Yep.
It's
we'll
well
be-
done.
We'll
I
be
like this one.
advertising. Thank you. Yeah, our volunteer Mandy did that.
Yeah,
and,
good.
after the parade, the Legion has invited us to go in there for free hot chocolate, and they will be selling $2 hot dogs, and Santa will be there for visits. So if you would like a picture with Santa, you're encouraged to bring your own camera. And I do need to note that as soon as you go into the Legion, you have to remove your toques and your hats. So people just need to be prepared for that. It doesn't, we don't care what your hair looks like, but you can't be wearing the toques and hats in
That's
there.
correct. That is correct.
So, yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's great. What a great map for that. Okay, so it will be again, repeat, December 1st, 7 p.m.
Yep.
I hope to be on board right at 7.
Yep.
And then hot chocolate and free hot chocolate and hot dogs for sale at the Legion afterwards.
Yep.
And Santa Claus will be there.
Yes.
Bring your camera, take off your toques and hats.
Yes.
Okay. What do people need to know about the Christmas lights contest?
Well, people need to know that we're doing it again. So last year, we had the lights contest, and I think people could see there was a big increase in lights around
Yes,
town.
there was.
We kind of hit a lull for a few years, and I don't know if it was the weather or the lights contest, but there was
Right.
increased participation last year.
Right.
So we're doing it again, and we will have prizes for best residential, best community group or organization, and best business display. I don't have the exact date for the judges set up yet, but I do know it will either be December 9th or 10th. So people need to have their lights up and on for those 2 days
Right.
if they want to participate. anyone that's outside of town limits is welcome to participate, but they're going to need to let me know.
I have to phone in and,
Yeah, or they can just stop by the corner store or message me or find me
so the
somehow and let
judges
me
can
know.
come by
So,
their place
yeah,
if they
so
want to
the judges
participate.
can- yeah.
Sure, okay.
And then the winners will be announced in the Souris Plain Dealer on Friday, December 14th. And then that will give people the next week to go out and actually tour around all the different lights. And hopefully we'll have a good indication of, what neighborhoods are really lit up. Or, I think we had, the 3 winners last year, and there was lots of honorable mentions because there was
Yes.
so many great displays. I know it was very hard for the judges to decide.
It was, yeah, it would have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of neighborhoods lit up last year.
Yes. Yeah. There was. It was
Sometimes we
great.
just go out for a drive just to look at the
Yeah.
Christmas lights.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So, when is the community caroling and sleigh rides?
The community caroling and sleigh rides will be Thursday, December 20th. So the free community Christmas supper is that evening. And I think it winds up at 7. So we've scheduled the caroling and sleigh rides to begin at 7 o'clock, just in case people want to do both. We are going to meet at the Woodfire Deli again for caroling at 7 o'clock. And we go down the Crescent and then end up at the Whistling Donkey. And we stop and sing along the way, wherever there's people. It is an open late Thursday, so businesses will be open, and we usually try and stop at their stoop for a song or two and run into people that way. Groups bigger than 15 or 20 are more difficult to coordinate and to keep everyone singing. So if there was an additional group that wanted to come, we could send them on a different route. Or if there's a group of singers that wants to go out on their own and they want to meet up with us and then go pick their own route, they're more than welcome to do that. I started the caroling about 4 years ago when I wanted my kids to have the experience of going around caroling. And so it's very relaxed. People, we're open to whatever. I'm going to try and have some carolers on the sleigh rides this year. So if there's anyone in particular that would like to lead caroling on the sleigh rides, just let me know, because we'd love to have you. Sleigh rides route has not been chosen yet, because that depends on the shape of the streets.
Sure.
Last year we had to change the route at the very last minute because being horse-drawn, the horses couldn't go where we wanted them. But I know it'll be somewhere in the uptown area. So if you're uptown around 7, quarter after 7, you should be able to see horses and kind of find out where the drop-off and pickup is for that.
Okay, that's great. What a big evening that's going to be. Wow.
It's kind of our wind-up to the Christmas season.
Yeah,
So,
for the chamber and everything they've done up until
Yeah.
then, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, so we talked about the sleigh rides already. And where can people get more information?
for more information, you can go on Facebook. There, on Souris Manitoba Talks, try and keep that updated. Also, there's the Chamber Facebook site page. This community calendar is on sourismanitoba.com.
Okay.
And you can pick these up again, like I said, at the restaurants, the hotel, the corner store.
And once again, it has all of November listed on one side in the order of appearance, and then December as well, here up until the 20th. Everything that's happening, so that you don't have to try to remember all those posters that are out there.
Right.
Right? Okay.
And then individual business websites are also a great place to look. Like Sadler's Creekside Greenhouse has so many things going on. I could only put the bare minimum information on here, but I would encourage people to go to their website because they have the full listing of what they're doing. Also, I know they have posters on the bulletin boards around town.
Sure.
Legacy's will be doing a lot of different promotions throughout Christmas as well. Like all the businesses, I'm assuming, are going to be doing extra promotions, and just go in there, find out, or check out their websites or Facebook pages.
Yeah, great, very great. And you said, and the community calendar will be at the restaurants, at the corner store.
Yeah.
You said you can photocopy this for people if they want, but all the places that they're out there have time to read, like the doctor's office and all those places, you have these flyers
Yep.
out there.
Yep.
Okay, great. Great. That's wonderful. You guys, my gosh, have a busy season. You know, you don't just wait till winter to start planning this. You guys are working on this long time in
Yeah, it
advance.
started September, October, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, lots of work. Thank you so much, Loretta, for coming in. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate your time. As you can tell, there's a lot going on in our community in November and December that is at the hands of the Chamber here in town. Thank you, Loretta, and to all the Chamber for doing all this hard work. Our community really appreciates it. Thank you very much for joining us here on Spotlight on Souris. I'd like to thank the volunteers that help us with WCG Access Channel. I'd like to thank Sheila Kirkup, who's our producer, Mark Cranwell, who is our cameraman. My name is Laura Higgs. Thank you so much for being here.